but then
What was that, Mike? You can't really complain.
No, because like,
I got Mike Hype here, the recent loser.
Recent loser, yeah. My opening hand was like pretty soft. It was like Wall of Roots, 2 birds, and lands. And I'm like, well, there's a lot of live draws I have here, and
We're actually enchanted.
and then my hopes got up because he was like portent inting,
Yeah, Portent Shuffle, and
portent
then,
shuffle,
yeah.
portent again, and then I died. But
And what we're watching here is deck of the tournament, Counterrebels.
your
And
favorite.
I'm not just. You know why?
It can be everyone's favorite now because I'm no longer in the top 7, right?
Yeah. This isn't just, white weenie with some mana leaks. This is full chain Rebels we're talking about.
So, are there any Gaia's Cradles in Rebels? That's a card I feel like could be played because once you get your chain going, having multiple mana out of a land, it could be really beneficial.
There are not.
No. Okay.
I don't think there are.
Okay. Too taxing on the mana base, I guess, on the blue-white list.
Yeah, and he's playing against Jeff Rabovsky on Pit Rack. Andrew is, and they can. Do they know they can start?
I'll let him know.
Yeah, it'll be uploaded later. It's uploaded now. I don't know. It's on Twitch. I think you're able to watch it. I think there will be. I think it's on rewatch ability thing, whatever Twitch does. But we'll probably put it on YouTube too.
Yeah, I think they're still sideboarding. I would say one thing that's
okay.
against a bottomless pit, just having like a Ramosian Sergeant is pretty good because then all you need to draw is lands because you're eventually going to get creatures with that Ramosian Sergeant. So.
Yeah, I didn't look too closely at Jeff's list, but it looks like pretty standard fare.
Well, I would say like does it actually has bottomless pit because that is not always included in.
You know what?
It's kind of on the way out.
He don't.
He doesn't. All right, so this is just more like.
He doesn't have bottomless pit.
Yeah, which
good for him.
It's just not. I mean,
honestly,
it doesn't actually surprise me. A lot of people have cut that card from.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it can do some things against a lot of decks. So like, I can see its value, but it's also, it's really hard to. It's really hard to plan a few turns ahead when you're just discarding a card at random every turn. So
it looks pretty sweet, like, yeah, discard cards at random. Good luck, But honestly, it's so symmetrical. I've played this card against like Landstow, and it's just watched them Fact or Fiction.
Oh yeah, off the
be
top,
into oblivion. Yeah. Anyway, his deck, instead of bottomless pit, he has 4 Phyrexian Arena, which is kind of cool.
Okay.
He's playing 21 lands, 4 Hypnotic Specter, 4 Ravenous Rat, 8 1-mana discards, Duress and Therapy, 4 Urza's Bauble, which is that's kind of interesting. Then 4 Dark Ritual, 2 Curse Scroll, 2 Snuff Out, 3 Funeral Charm, 4 Rack, still playing the Rack anyway, and 4 Phyrexian Arena.
Well, you got the Hypnotic Specters and the Ravenous Rats. I would say this list seems pretty similar to what David Glacier. He's the 1 seed.
A little bit, yeah.
But I know David had the Withered Wretch in the main.
There's some Glacier vibes here. Is it Glacier or Gliker?
I think it's Glacier. That's how they used to say it in Star Cities, I think. So,
Glacier.
Yeah.
They know they can start, right?
Yep. I told the judge. He nodded. They might have heard me too. So yeah, I think Counterrebels is advantage that like the discard spells I don't think are great against I was just under the assumption that bottomless pit was in the thing, and that does change that if you have cards that are actually interacting, it might be a little bit different. I guess it depends on how many removal spells, but it doesn't seem like there's any like huge haymakers out of the black deck.
No. Maybe Black was fine the whole time, and they finally just stopped playing bottomless pit so they can hang again.
So a turn 1 Mother of Runes could be really problematic, but I guess if there's cards like Diabolic Edict, there might be a way, or Dystopia, that might be a way to get rid of it, even if it's in play.
Yeah. Dystopia. Mother of Runes, classic mom. He does have Engineered Plague, which is a perfect answer to it.
So Cleric is different than Rebel.
He's got 3 Dystopia in his board too, which is going to be pretty good. It's a little rough having to play Engineered Plague on human instead of Rebel, though, right? Or are all the Rebels humans? I don't even know.
I don't know. I'm going to start.
I mean, I know the bird isn't.
Yeah, yeah.
Not the bird, not the cat.
I would think
there's a cat Rebel too.
I'm going to look up like Ramosian Sergeant. I guess Lynn City still would stay in play, and then you can kind of break your chain that way.
Meanwhile, Jeff chips in for 2 with his Mishra's Factory.
The Sergeant is a human.
What about Lynn Sivvi is a human? I'm guessing.
So, yeah. But that one stays in play at least. Like it doesn't just die. It's a 1/3. So
it's a perfectly serviceable O2 now.
Yeah. Do I have to like type in the whole?
No.
All right. There we go. This version, I think people are a little bit more
Human
familiar.
Rebel.
So, like, what is this from? Like, when did they reprint this card? Do you know?
I mean, look at all.
I guess I
toggle.
can
You can toggle printings. See that red, purple right in the middle?
Ah, yes. I'm learning. Secret Lair. 30th anniversary countdown.
The bad thing, if you press that, it doesn't just change the.
Okay. Oh, well, here, let's go back. There we go.
Yeah, click it again.
Okay.
All right, that's a snuff out on Lynn Sivvi.
Which kind of
Jeff's not having any of that.
Needed to be right there, right? Because otherwise you can just go get a Defiant Falcon and then 1 removal spell isn't enough.
That's right. Or a Defiant Vanguard.
Yes.
Let's block the.
I guess it kills the Dreadnought, right? You take 10 and then.
You take 10 and then it's gone. Kills anything.
Yeah.
Nice factory. Look at this card. This is bread and butter. Been mine, eh?
Were there any Rebels with First Strike that you could just like sneak out of like
It's
a 2/1
just like,
First Strike?
I know I'm in your mouth. I know you're in your mouth. I know I'm in your mouth, monster, but I'm taking you with me. Jaws or no, you're dead.
These factories are doing quick work though, and it's kind of hard for the Rebel deck to stabilize, right? I mean, maybe if it were a Lynn Sivvi without an Engineered Plague, a 1/3 would get in the way of a 2/2. I guess you would just attack with 1 factory, but yeah, a bunch of counter spells and then a 1/1 that would die and a land, and the factories are just going to be too much. I guess.
You know why they're too much? Because it's a quite a good Magic card. Mishra's Factory.
Mishra's Factory is very good. It was problematic for me today. I died to a Mishra's Factory in essence. So, yeah, I mean, I guess I was thinking that the Rebels would interact pretty well with the discard spells.
Yeah,
but
I thought it'd be pretty good for them too, but
and that beatdown just came from Mishra's Factory, right? Like it wasn't.
Yeah, there was this factories, and it was just gonna make this do a little discard, do a little answer game on your Rebels, and
so this is not in Jeff's list, but this is a card I feel like I like.
I love the Scourge.
I mean, I guess when you're looking at it compared to like a card like Ravenous Rats, I mean,
I built a pit rack deck for my friend Sean, and I put Scourge in it.
Yeah, I think he's
every time we play it, I'm like, this card's so good. I put Chimeric Idol in though.
Okay.
Too.
Yeah.
I thought that was really good.
So I think that was our last round of the top 7. Is that correct? So
it is.
I think players are gonna get situated. Are we hanging out here, or are we taking a break?
We can hang out here.
Say, probably won't take very long before.
I'll tell you though, the top 4 is 3 MonoBlack decks. That's right, and Tin Fins.
So I thought I had like a sweet matchup against the black decks because I have like Pattern of Rebirth and a Chroma, and I lost to a MonoBlack list. So.
You know what else though? Tin Fins only 2 losses in the Swiss. Where does 2 of the MonoBlack decks are in this top 4?
Okay. Well, I don't know if he played against David Glacier, but there's a big difference between like the one with 4 main deck Withered Wretch and the one without it. So
true, he did lose to David Glacier too.
Because I think the Tin Fins list it's more of a Suture Ghoul deck than a Dreadnought deck, but I mean obviously it can do both. But yeah.